have a lot of artists coming out of skate culture, which at first glance would be kind of like this athletic culture, but it, you know, as people got more into it, it was a completely creative culture.
I was always really excited by people in skateboarding, like Neil Blunder and Todd Swank and Andy Jenkins. Those are probably the three people that got me the most excited. Like at the time, like they were just all so creative. Like every single one of them was like, they were drawing, they were painting, they were taking pictures, they were making little movies, they were playing music.
I started to meet people that not only were graphically inclined and, you know, making their living somehow, you know, scraping a living in skateboarding, but they were also just making things, creating things, making paintings, you know, prints, all kinds of stuff.
I always noticed that skating had a very artistic, aesthetic aspect to it, because I felt like, you know, I wanted skateboards not only because they were cool or who rode them, but because they had cool pictures on the bottom of them.
But you got this board that's kind of in itself, visually is just neat with the graphic on it. Before even stepping on it and pushing around, you're just like, man, that thing looks so cool. Look at the way the lines and the colors. And
when you say skateboarding, you're talking about like a whole generation of that. You know what I mean? It's there's the board, but the art's part of the board. It's not like, oh, then there's the art. It's all fucking the same thing.
The aesthetic aspect of skating has always been there, whether it's been a graphic design issue or maybe a personal issue where people, I mean, for, you know, graffiti's been going on for a long time. If people would write stuff on their boards, you know, with a Sharpie or whatever, since it began.
The guy who drew on a skateboard, if it was really good, that was lame. But if it was like super scribble, misshapen, funky guy, like a misshapen guy, that's what you wanted on your grip tape. So that's like a culture talking to itself. It's saying like, this is awesome. Like left-handed drawing is awesome. Like, so do it. So and with liquid paper.